Zozan Bazalone. No comment. Okay, there you go. Yangali network YouTube. Please, Bazalone, do let me know if everything is reflecting on you guys' side so that senze edume ngazo. I thought I should just things, I have had izinto pop up on my YouTube ukuthi bengakabi nesikhathi kahle sokuhlala ngihlaziye yonke into, but most of what I've seen has kind of thrown me off. So ngithe no asihlale sixoxe njengabazalwane nje every week so khona ukuthi masixoxe, but obviously I've been thokoza I've been busy so bengakabi nesikhathi kahle, but I thought I should just discuss a few things going forward ongathanda ukuphazamiseka because like I know a lot of you ninezinto ngempela nifisa ukuyibuza, and then kuba those few people abafika baniphazamise on the page and it throws me off. Siqale la, I don't always wear my wedding ring, right? Or iring yami indadatho because ngihlushwa isimo se-jewelry nje. Anything efike ingibophe because nobuhlali ngiyabukhumula. I have times where ngifuna ukuthi ngibukhumule ngingabufaki, and yes, thokoza muntu omdala. So I have that thing, and that's why ngikaze ningibone namacece yabo khona imbobo ngisho seyivalekile manje, but ngikaze ngibone namacece because I struggle. So angazi noma ngoba ngibuye ngingabonakali nering yami noma ngibuye ngibonakale, but I now have people writing on bangibiza ngogela, abanye bakhuluma indaba zomjolo, not okay. Because I try every day to check my messages. If ngizohlangabezana nalezi zinto ey'kanjalo, I can't. 2, ngithanda bazalwane ukuthi when we posting on my YouTube channel ne khona abantu abahluphekile that I've spoken to, angiyinike iy'khathi zami kubona abahluphekile abaney'nkinga ngempela uthi baphume ephehlweni and sebehlangabezene ney'nkinga abangazi ukuthi bazoyimisa kanjani. So uma kuthi usephehlweni bazalwane ngicela uhloniphe la ukhona, angifuni ukwenza into kumina nami because I do believe ukuthi if kungekho right ukuthi ube endaweni hamba, don't be there ushangala because usicindezela wena self. Wena osephehlweni mokuthi uzo WhatsApp mina ubuze mina izinto ngezinto ezenzeka kuwena ephehlweni, that's not okay. Yabo, as much as umuntu asende message ubona ukuthi yabo lento inkulu and ibuhlungu, but there's nothing I can say because you need to trust abantu bakho. If abantu bakho bakhombisa ukuthi akukho right, musu ufuna ukonfirma ngami, hamba. Today I had a conversation with somebody who ongitshela ukuthi besephehlweni wahamba ephehlweni because waphupha abantu bakhe bethi cha we've had enough, we are leaving. So wathi nje nami ngisalandela bami, because at the end of the day abantu abakufaka ephehlweni ilabantu abangasekho. So bona mebekushiya la ukhona, now that means ukuthi qoqo uhambe musukuhlala endaweni ubusuza ukuthi akukho right, because what I found, if mina ngikhomenta imina ngizophenduka umuntu omubi, senizwana la nogobela wakho, senizwana ngegama lami bese sengiloya even more manje because mina ngi-advisa umntwana wedlozi womunye umuntu. So please do not ask me questions about izimo zasephehlweni mokuthi usalapho. Ungcono uphotulile ungasekho, or mokuthi ushiyile. If you did that, then I understand, you can come to me and we can consult. Ne? The other thing, kodwa nkosi bazalwane ngicela ningisize. Yeah, I hope bazalwane ukuthi we have an understanding. Bazalwane, it's been tough good 3 weeks. It's been a tough 3 weeks, but I'm here, Annie. But ningisize honestly bazalwane, niyazi ukuthi what is a consultation? Reconnecting. Yo, this network is Oh, Nkosi. Ukuqhubeka. Just like say, I hope niyangizwa yazi. Kodwa abantu benkosi. Please let me know you guys can hear me. And my Wi-Fi is good, yes. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh gosh. Bazalwane, please just let me know you can still hear me so I know what's in get back. Because on my side it's reconnecting. Okay. Hopefully I'm good on you guys' side. So ngizoqhubeka. Okay. So yes, konje bengithini? Esigugile phela sigugile. What was I saying? Oh yes, niyazazi izinto ezama consultations. Please, message is not pop. The struggle is, yeah, the struggle. Bangis. Oh, you checking? Okay. Yeah, so it's great. That's why I'm confused. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, I'll get like 15, 20, 30 messages in a day. 40 messages. And I try to respond to each person. And I honestly don't feel like I should waste my time answering something like because uthini red and blue. Because uthini black. Like I think we need to be conscious because I never want to be the healer that doesn't answer WhatsApp. I'm not PA, yabon, because I feel like edlozini mina I take all my online consultations. Angikaze ngisho ukuthi ithwasa lami alihlolela umuntu online. I do all of it myself. So more send a message uzokhuluma nami. More bookwa consultation uzokhuluma nami. I don't throw you off to amathwasane I don't do that because at the end of the day, if it's an online consultation, kusuke wena udalela ukuthi uhlolwe yimina. Not ukuthi uhlolwa abantu abala esigodlweni, because if that's the case, ngabe uya kwabantu abala esigodlweni. So online consultations are very specific. Akufani nomuntu mengene ela efica amathwasa ami, then azi ukuthi okay amathwasa ami ayamhlola. Mekuthi ayamqeda amathwasa, then I come in and answer questions. If not, then I continue and nami ngimhlola umuntu. Yabon. So nje, that's how it works. But online consultations, I do them all myself. Every single message ngiyaresponda mina. Khona automated message ezongena kuwena no matter what time you send a message. Noma kuthiwa usenda ngo-1 ekuseni. Hey. Khona message ezofika ingene kuwena. Yabo, leyo it's an automated message. Okhombisa ukuthi the message was received. And then maseke sengiwa-check ama-message ngalesikhathi engiwa-check-a ngaso. Ngi-responded to everyone. I do not believe ukuthi fane ngibe ne-PA ezongiphendulela because uze kumakhosithandi, so makhosithandi fanele kuphendula. That's how I work. So ngicela ukuthi nihloniphe leso simo leso. Don't WhatsApp me asking weird questions like ibhayili elithile lichaza ukuthini, or mophuphu ufake here, what does that mean? Or mophuphe ufake umqhele, what does that mean? Please, bazalwane. Those things you can leave it on my YouTube channel, and when I get time, I can answer. If you send me izinto on WhatsApp and you know it's long stories, izinto kufanele ihlale ihlaziwe, please understand that's a consultation. Yabo. And I need to prioritize abantu because khona abantu abafika nenkinga that need 3-4 hours ngihleli nabo. And I can't sacrifice low 3-4 hours. Mina ngiwenza ulayini. Anginawo ulayini ukuthi 100 people ngiyabahlola. No. You can ask on this live, Gogo. Don't feel bad. On a live, I'm doing this for you guys. So please be okay. I do the lives for you. So ningangibuza whatever you wanna ask me. The lives are for you guys. It's my WhatsApp that I have a problem with. Yabon. I'm alive, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, lalela, ask away. Yabo, I don't have a problem. Mengitholi chance nginawe, I'm within, I'm asking because I think I tell you guys all the time. Khona ezinye izinto ezingadingi ukuhlolelwa, ezingadingi ukuhlaziyelwa. Esidinga ukuthi ngithi nje u1 no2 no3 means this. Yabon. Black and white, it depends on can I ask black and white ancestral cloth, what does it mean? It depends on what the black and white is. If it's predominantly black, then here lelo lokobela isikhathi esiningi, which usually means ukuthi masuthwasile noma mo ithwasa, because ungathwasa ungenelwe ithwasa. Uyabona, you have people like that othola ukuthi ungene wazomisela igobongo avela ngene nalo ithwasa lithi lifuna usibanibani. Uyabo, lithola ukuthi lizomfuna la esigodlweni sami, lithi libheka umakhosi kuthiwa ushabalala kuthiwa la ekhaya. Then I know ukuthi no, le thwasa leli lize kuyithwasa lami. So because khona uthi momisela inkamba esigodlweni ne, mengikumisela inkamba la uthola ukuthi ithwasa lakho lizofika la ekhaya instead of going to your home. Sometimes it will go to your home elifuna wena. It just depends. What else? Kuze ukuchaza ukuthini ukuphupha umuntu ogqokise ithwasana emageyithini lakini. Thokoza gogo, bengicela ukubuza ukuchaza ukuthini ukuphupha umuntu ogqokise okwethwasana emageyithini lakini. Okay, it can i-vague leyo nto. I-vague leyo nto leyo. Because kungenzeka ukuthi kukhona umuntu owahamba esayithwasana engaqedile ekhaya, or ingenzeka ukuthi kubikwa ithwasa la ekhaya ukuthi la ekhaya kusazophuma ithwasa, sazongenelwa ithwasa. It depends. I think it would require more details kuze ngikhona ukuthi ngikunike the exact pinpoint ukuthi this is actually what they are saying. Yabo, but it can be one of the three. So as a cock, I've been shown and told my gobela in my dreams. Do I contact them immediately? If you are in a position ukuthi fanele ungene ephehlweni, then yes, find your gobela, speak to your gobela, lungisa into zakho zasephehlweni. Oh, okay, somebody connected. Okay. I'm trying to now answer all the questions. Uyalazi ibhayi bathi sesambo ukuthi likanjani. Yo gogo, with us ne, a lot of people babiza amabhayi ngamagama, and then some of us like me, a few amabhayi that I know by name. Uyabo, I know Ipalo, I know Injiti, I know Injiti, bese kubilawa lawo mabhubesi ini amaqhude what. But to have lamabhayi that are specific ukuthi this is what this bhayi name is, I don't know. Angifuna ukukhohlisa because mina mengiphupha ibhayi, I go straight to the shop, ngibheke nanti. Uyabona? Because even khona leli lenkosazane yami yasemanzini, yabo, lathi lifuna this specific bhayi. I think I've worn it. Lip. Ngazonibani baby bhayi la leli. Lenkosazane, leli lama stripes. Okay, there's a bhayi that I have, lenkosazane yami yasemanzini, and it looks, it's like stripes of different colors. So angizange ngitshela ukuthiwa hamba ufuna ibhayi elukuthi ngalkhonjisa onanti. Okay, so this one, I don't know what this bhayi is called, right? Ngavuka ngayolibheka, yabo, ngaya lapha esitolo ngalifica, and I bought it. Bob was my uncle, into kanjalo. So a lot of amabhayi, I think we look for names instead of, unless you find somebody at the shop, yabo moya kulabantu that specifically sell amabhayi. then you can give them igama and say ukuthi ucela lebhayela ukuthi, then they're able to give it to you. Yes, so it's hard, Gogo, honestly. Ungcono, like for me, I remember the first time ngitshela ngenjiti, kuthiwa hamba uthola injiti ne. I didn't know what that was. I was like, injiti. Ngafika kalobo mama laba. Ngathi ngicela injiti, and then they're like, oh, two, which one do you want? And then I just picked the one that communicated to me. Yabo. So yeah, so it just depends, Gogo. Ngiphuphe today ngisesikoleni eklasini kumnandi nje ngizwana nothisha ensani kwafika abantu abawu2 bathela amanzi bahlala kimi lamanzi ngabe kuchazana. If that's tricky, Gogo, because bafike bakuthela ngawo, of which maybe kuthela ukugeza lokho kushuthi kudinga ukuthi ugeze kuthile, because if it wasn't the case of ukuthi fanele ube manzini, then you would have just seen yourself in water. But bafika bakuthela ngalawo manzi, which means ukuthi umuntu fanele uqala uhlambululwe. Yabo, you probably, and afika hlala futhi, that means you probably have to be cleansed a few times before your spiritual education. Otherwise mozofakwa unjalo uzongcola. Idlozi lakho lizohlala lingcolile, and that's not going to do anything for you. Izokucindezela leyo nto. Thokoza Gogo, do you have to buy every single item, beads, clothes, ipiga, shells, etc. that you are shown in your dreams, visions, even if sometimes it's not you wearing them in the dream? Yes, you do. Because inabanikazi bayo. So rather have it and then ubonele ukuthi ithini indaba zayo. Thank you, Gogo. I was given the cloth in the dream and was told to listen carefully as the water will guide me. Talk to me. I'm overseas right now. Ngijwayele ukudila nabantu aba overseas. Into zenu zihlupha kakhulu because you are overseas. And yeah, it's a lot. Like literally, I'm guiding about 6 people in England and 1 person in the States. And ngiyabakaida, and it's I can understand it's so much more difficult because there are things that uthola ukuthi uzoziphupha or uzikhonjiswe zifunwe at that particular time, and you can't do it or you can't get it because of isimo of where you're at. Yabo, and at the end of the day lento gida on the African soil, so touchdown needs to be in Africa, motherland, ukhona ukuthi into yakhe iphakanyiswe ngendlela. Thokoza Makhosi, ngicela ukubuza if utshenwe ngephupho ukuthi nginethunzi lamanono kumele ugezwe lona mase udla ukhamba lentwaso ngoba inomdiki nomndawo nesithunywa kodwa bengangivezela ugobela. I think I've had this discussion. Look, la umuntu number 1, before ungene ephehlweni, before wenza izinto zamathongo, you need ukulashwa kuqala kuhlahlwe indlela emhlophe for your ancestors, because not every person dreams of their gobela, and I think sibophekile stuck ukuthi fanele ngimphupha ugobela. Mina, I was supposed to initiate when I was 16. Lavuka kahle idlozi ngina 16. I remember ngithathwa na uLwandle 16 lang lahla yo futhi yang traumatizer leyanto. But anyway, so I had an experience when I was 16 ngalokho ngimphupha umuntu ozongiphakamisela ukuhamba, uyabo, until waze washona lowo muntu ngimphupha. So once that person dies, they try to find an alternative. If there is no alternative, then nakhona you need to help your people along and find somebody that speaks to your soul, because if somebody speaks to your soul 90% of the time lo muntu futhi usuke kukhonjisa ukuthi hayi lo mokuthi umuzwe kujuleni kwakho and you can feel healing from that person, then lo muntu lo angabe ugobela wakho, provided that they have everything. Musani kuya kwabantu umuntu angitshela ukuthi hayi ngakhuphula idlozi kwasala isithunywa, ngakhuphula isithunywa kwasala idlozi. No, bazalwane, everything ikhuphula at the same time. Idlozi nesithunywa. The only thing ekhushulwa later on in life is abelozi, bakhushulwa late, What else? Abalozi mekuthi fanele uthwase ubumakhosi and then ugcwalisa umndawo, then you do that later on, but imoya you do them in the order that they are required, and then bese uyagcwalisa. Like, to actually have to hear people umuntu angitshela ukuthi, let me do this rather. I had a conversation today and umntwana lo ungene ephehlweni wathwasa ubuthokoza, ne? But the question was, did you ever dream or ukhonjiswa uthwasa uthokoza? But la ayiphuma khona 90% of the people they have initiated uthokoza. So umuntu ngiyaza kutshela ukuthi no, angikho kule WhatsApp group mina hamba ubheka ugobela. They won't do that. Umuntu avele uthola ukuthi fanele akulaphe into ethile and then, you know, put you along your way. Abantu abafuna ukuyivuma lezo zinto, so what do? Umuntu akufaka ephehlweni engafanele. Yabo. I still have a client engimlaphayo, and I know full well lona uzothwasa ucamagu. And ngihlezi ngimtshela ngithi, gogo, ulungisela indlela yakhe ephehlweni. I'm not going to say to ugogo ngithi no uzothwasa kumina. Akafanele athwase kumina, so I mustn't tie her here because izucindezela idlozi lakhe. And a lot of you nisegoli have so many clients in Joburg, so many clients in Mpumalanga and Cape Town, and the unfortunate, and Eastern Cape, Eastern Cape, Angazi ngathi ngibizelwe nina. I honestly am starting to feel like my initiation is for Eastern Cape. But the thing is that you need to understand, sometimes somebody is there to heal you, sometimes somebody is there to heal you and akutwasise, and uthola somebody is there ukuthi akutwasise and not ukuthi akulaphe. So you need to understand the differences of these things, because in these places I have named, Eastern Cape, it's predominantly ucamagu olaphaya. Bancane ba umakhosi. And it's umakhosi no thokoza bancane labo bantu Eastern Cape. But it's predominantly ucamagu. Then you go to like Opolokwane, like Mpumalanga, you go to Joburg. These places, it's like 90% of the people there are thokoza. And they don't tell you guys ukuthi no, fanele uthwasa umakhosi. And then you are stuck in Joburg or in Gauteng, ngithi Gauteng as a whole. You are stuck in Gauteng initiating into engakudingi. And then uyaphuma and then you WhatsApp me. How gogo, I can't see anything, akubuleki, akusebenzeki, idlozi livalekile. Siqale la, uthwaseni. Were you supposed to thwasa that thing? You need to understand that because it's a struggle. And that's fine. Ukuhlola is not the problem. The problem is when you initiate into ongakhonjiswanga yona. The chances of you uthwasa uthokoza uphupha imiyeko that's as long as mine mancane. Othokoza have imiyeko yabo. You can't be dreaming wearing a certain ugqoke indlela ethile and then uhambe uyothwasa uthokoza akagqoki ngaphezulu. Uthokoza uzivezela amabele akhe nje. Whether you are a woman, you are a man, kuyafana. So you just need to understand things on that perspective. Khona ngeke niyicindezele nina, niyazicindezela because nidlala abantu umuntu athi fanele uzothwasa akufake ephehlweni ngento ongafanele uyithwasela. Yes, I do online consultations. I think early in the video I did explain ukuthi all my consultations bazalwane ngiyazenzela. I don't have some PA doing things. Not that I couldn't afford one, but anginaso leso sikhathi. Because at the end of the day, I need to understand your problem and know if I can fix it. Yabo. I can't have you speaking to Itwasalam when you need umoya lo okulethe kumina in the first place. So yeah, ngilapho nje. Okay. Ngigcina kubani? Okay. Okay, Thokoza Gogo, what kind of Thunya is this Thunya say Hosanna? Yo, Gogo, I don't even know what Hosanna means. I know the song, Sana. I think you'd have to explain to me because isithunywa. Whether you isithunywa sase Maputo or isithunywa sase England or isithunywa sase Epitoli or Cape Town or Eastern Cape or wherever. Isithunywa. Yabo, it's just that you need to understand ukuthi isithunywa sakho sifunani kuwe. That's my only thing. I don't know. There's ukuthi ziyahlukaniswa ithunywa. Angiyazi leyo nto mina. Ngazi ukuthi isithunywa it's just depending on what isithunywa sakho requires of you. Right. Thokoza gogo, what makes a person ukuthi afune ukugida kodwa akathwasanga? Phela lento engaphakathi kwena ingaphakathi. Yabo, there are people abahlezi bephupha iculo amathwasa like ingaphakathi lento izolokhu iphakama nje iziphakamela. So it's not ukuthi there's a specific thing, it's just that mukuthi unethongo elifuna ukukhuluma lizokhuluma whichever way it chooses to do so. Gogo, is it possible to have isithunywa and never get help and isithunywa sakho siziqhumele ngokwaso? It depends. It depends, honestly. Because I believe ukuthi isithunywa siqala kuwena. It's not a church thing. Isithunywa, number one, is not church specific. Yabo, it's not church specific. So ukuthi isithunywa ngoba nakho usonta kaShembe or ePhakameni, or nesithunywa ngoba nakho usonta kwabaPostoli, or isithunywa has no church. Isithunywa siya la isithunywe khona. Uyayizwa yona? Uthunyiwe. So hamba uyothunywa. Wenza umsebenzi wakho. Regardless ukuthi ungene, because ngisho mina ngithi if ngingase ngithunywe kaFire ngingangena nje. Ngingene nojazi wami zikhike ziphophe lapho zibe right. Ngithi ya ngilaka Fire ngizolanda ubani ngicela ukuthi 1 2 3 nginenkinga wena amadlozi akini ngithumile kuwena athe 1 2 3 wena na ithunywa zakini zingithume kuwena zathi 1 2 3. Isithunywa asina nkonzo. But it requires maintenance. It requires uphakelwa. It requires to constantly be at a particular level. You sharpen isithunywa just like you sharpen idlozi. How do you sharpen idlozi? Bokuthi ube inhlolweni consistently. That's how you sharpen idlozi lakho. Fana ube inhlolweni. Shabalala. Yeah, fana ube inhlobo uhlole. Fanele fanele ulona uhlole mo sharpen idlozi lakho. Fanele ujwayele ukuphahla and communicate with your people. Fanele ujwayele ukuya emanzini uhlambulule uclean lihlezi nje ligeziwe li right. There are things, there are processes. Nesithunywa same way. Fanele ujwayele ukuthi uyakhonza. It doesn't you go to church. Ngakhonza like thina sikhonza sila endlini. We don't go to a church because politics enkonzweni ngiyabonga. So we church here, my kids church here. We do what we need to do ukuthi moya yethu ihlale right. Sihambe sempophomeni. Oh, it's such a beautiful experience. We go there, we do the job. Nje. So siyaphakelwa nesithunywa just like uphakela idlozi. Isithunywa usenzela amaladi, usenzela amatiye, usenzela ini nalo khona sizoba right. Okay. Thokoza gogo ngikhuleke emanzini uma sengiphumile emfuleni ngabona umfula ungasenawo amanzi, but when I went back emanzini impophoma yaqala to take out water again. Would that mean anything? Okay, thokoza gogo ngikhuleke emanzini uma sengiphumile emfuleni ngabona umfula ungasenawo amanzi. There's something draining you, Gogo. There's something ekudonsayo esimeni sakho when you go laphaya and it shoots kahle idila nedlozi. So masuya ngala empophomeni iyona efika iqaqa kushuthi whatever is going on with you edlozini iyolekelela isithunywa sakho ukuthi iqaqeke esithunyweni la empophomeni ukuze khona ukuthi amanzi aphinde abuya flow. I hope I've made sense. Thokoza gogo cela ukubuza ukuthi kungabe kusho ukuthini if every time I dream of a sangoma they always force me to kneel down and greet them, or sometimes bathi ngiyabasokolisa. Yo, unfortunately you need to understand something. Sisebukhosini la. Yabo? Sisebukhosini la, and ebukhosini and I know I had this problem. I struggled with ukugoba. And it wasn't, I think it's also the level of the people engibagobelayo. You will struggle ukugoba if your people feel that lo muntu abamgobelayo is beneath them. Uyabona? So I have this thing where the people I've had to goba for were not from ebukhosini, so in actual royal blood, like actual royal blood. So I have actual royal blood ukuthi ngwasebukhosini, and it makes it difficult if you don't have royal blood and you are older than me edlozini, because the chief that waye sangoma, he really struggles with elders, because yena wazi ukuthi umdala or not, but mina nginkosi. So because nginkosi, you need to bow down to me. But idlozi lakho will be able to do that ligobe willingly, provided that that person is of equal or of more power than you. So you need to understand that. Unfortunately, it's a struggle. But also, you mustn't hide behind that because uthi wena you are a certain level. Because they just feel like, oh, I'm better than you. Oh, why am I doing this? Oh, this, that. Ufika nale education system yakho le yasebelungweni ayisebenzi edlozini. Edlozini if umuntu emdala nawe kufanele akugobele. Fanele umgobele njalo ncesi. So if I'm older than you, yes, must ungigobele. Whether my dlozi is not as big as yours, but ngimdala, fanele peace with it with your ancestors, but don't kneel for long. Ungaguqi isikhathi eside now uguqela umuntu that's beneath you. No. Because nakhona they will feel disrespected. Uqa ukuhlobisa ukhombisa inhlonipho, and then you quickly get up. Yabo, so that they do not feel like ngigobela umuntu ongaphansi kwami. Luckily, I don't have that problem because my ancestors bawubhosoka imali. So and they are royalty. So nje, I'm okay, but nje, you need to understand that because I've had to goba for people that were beneath me edlozini, and that's the unfortunate truth. But you have to humble yourself. Ubatshela ukuthi uziduduza wena ukuthi mudala lo muntu kumina, must ukuthi ngimthobele. Because at the end of the day, it's about respect. And the core outside of a person, siyagoba irregardless of ukuthi we nemhlabeni, what your position is. So siyathoba. Ukukhazimulisa ithunga futhi kuyini ukuphakamisa amakhosi aphezulu. Ukuphakamisa amakhosi aphezulu isiZulu sibuye singibalekela bazalwane. I'm in between languages. But ukuphakamisa amakhosi aphezulu ukwenzela abelozi, ukuphakamisa abalozi, kudla ukuhamba labalozi, ukuhlabela abalozi. So doing what umoya yakho yabalozi require of you, kuze uzokhona ubezwa mebekhuluma ukuthi understanding their language. Okay. And kneeling in front of them and asking them to allow you to fetch your shoba and other imvunulo, and they are peaceful, would that be a sign of uktwasa? Yes, it would, because at the end of the day, sangoma ngeshoba la. I say this, I don't like saying this, but it's the truth. There are moments where upumukuqile because of financial constraints. But I do not believe in financial constraints. I believe ukuthi if idlozi wants something, lizoyifuna leyo nto leyo. Lizoyifuna liyithole. Yabo. So I do not believe mina isangoma fanele siphume siguqile. Mesiphume siguqile, for me it needs to be like extreme circumstances. It needs to be ukuthi mhlambe it's about life and death, like khona into ecindezelayo kini fanele sheshe sikuphothule fanele sheshe sikuphothule whatever ningi izinto. But if there's nothing that is demanding it, I believe ukuthi phuma ngeshoba lakho, because mina only understand isangoma esineshoba. I don't and it doesn't matter ukuthi waphothula ungana sisi ningiguqise. Hope you guys can still hear me. But ningithwasise and ngikhona ukuthi ngiphothule ngenkomo. Manje izoba isangoma. Because if mina ngiphothulile ngenkomo, right? And when uphothule, if ngiphothule this year, right? So let's say I ngiphothula ngo-2021. Ngiphothula ngenkomo. When uphothule ngembuzi ngokweleta sekho, my job is done. I have fulfilled my ancestors' demands of me. Into kanjalo. Anyway, moving right along. Thokoza gogo, ndicela ukubuza ukuthi ubona kanjani ukuthi unedlozi or isithunywa. If I've consulted bathi akhonto yami ezolunga lo moya ungasenzisi, indeed even my marriage is falling apart. Gogo, please go watch my other videos, that should answer you. Thokoza gogo, zisho ukuthini izembatho isketi samapliti esimnyama ne black coat on top leopard sephika. Isketi samapliti esimnyama ne black coat on top leopard sephika. Yeah, that the izembatho lezo zasedlozini, because isketi samapliti esi black though isuke sesangoma yabo, so isangoma esesiphothulile. So if usane sikweletu, that means they require you ukuthi ungene wenze into zakho uphothule, because izembatho zomuntu osephothulile loyo. And by the way, you need to understand, ancestors are tricky. Ancestors anqani when usaka level 1 zona zikhombisa level 10, zikhombisa level 20. Zinjalo, they do that. Ancestors don't mind showing you where you will be 10 years from now. Lapho wena you still in year 1. Yabo. You still in year 1. Kodwa idlozi lakho libhizi likhombisa into za year 10. And then by the time uphothula, you'll be like, but why am I not there? Because idlozi belingikhombisa. Hey, idlozi ungaphiki nalo. Idlozi will show you flames. Ungaphiki nedlozi. Wena nje enza lento elidingayo uthwase, figure out what is right, what is wrong, and then qhubeka nempilo. Because mazophika nedlozi lakho, mina fanele ngabe kushuthi senginemoto ezu7 manje. Mengizophika nedlozi lami. La ngikhombisa ama Mercedes awu2, yangikhombisa i-Jeep, yangikhombisa i-Ford Ranger. Yangikhombisa imizi ewu2. Lalela fanele ngabe ziyaphopha mina, but it's not. Yabo. Meanwhile, I was on a call with you go, I'm just like, Haibo, idlozi lami likwenzeleni? Likwenzeleni idlozi? And I'm like, Haibo, kanti ledlozi lami lenzela nina, mina liyangishiya ngaphandle, like what's the story? And we're just laughing about it. No. Idlozi, that's just how it is. It will help other people while still, isakhandi indlela yakho. And that's just something you need to expect. Ungaphiki nedlozi uzutshela uGobela, hayi mina ngiphupha imoto ezu7. uGobela finance njani ngemoto zakhe ezu7? Ngoba phela idlozi lakho kumele ukuthi lizokunika usuna 50 lezo imoto ezu7, then unfortunately wait. Yes, I found a beehive on top of my bedroom window, which happened after doing utshwala besintu, but they never sting me. Is that a good sign? Yes, it's a very good sign. Okay, what else? Zishukthini izembatho iskirt. Okay, I've done that. Okay, Thokoza gogo, does isithunywa cause uvalo and anxiety kumuntu, and if so, kudalwa yini, ulingiseka kanjani? You first need to understand. You need to understand ukuthi what does uvalo mean? Yabo, because don't try and get rid of something that is saving your life. It's only in like no, that one. Yes, that one. Okay, I need it a little bit closer. Thank you, good people. Aw, yabona saba bright bazwana, saba bright. Ooh, okay, ngaxhopha lo bright, but okay. Anyway, yes, so you need to understand. Perfect, thank you. You need to understand uvalo lakho. Uvalo lakho plays a variety of roles. Yabo. So never try and get rid of uvalo without understanding. Lenzeka mekunjani? Lenzeka kwenzekeni? Lenzeka bese kwenzekani? Yabo. You need to be in that understanding because you'll try and get rid of something. Gandhi, it's a very thing esindisimpilo yakho. Mina there are certain people uthola ukuthi mebengena ngishawa uvalo. And noma ngishawa uvalo nje ukhombisa ukuthi lento umuntu azoyenza la inkulu. Yabo, ngishawa uvalo uthola ukuthi me helping this person, I must prepare for impi because there are people told ngena la sisingena empini. Yabo, because of izinto enziwa zona. Yabo. So you need to understand and sometimes uvalo is a good thing, like something big and beautiful is going to happen. So you first need to learn and understand uvalo lakho. And then you figure ukuthi kwenziwa njani ke masonje. Okay, and okay, I'm trying to read Bazalwane, be patient with me. Thokoza gogo zishukuthini. Okay, got that. Uchazana ukuphupha njalo wenza. Okay, Thokoza gogo uchazana ukuphupha njalo wenza umsebenzi wedlozi. Hlampe ulapha and kuhlezi kukhona lo muntu ohamba naye engathi uyakusiza lo muntu usaphila besizwana but not anymore hleli nginaye kodwa ephupha. Not sure, I think I got cut off there. First off, I'd like to understand why ingasazwani because you also need to know there are people uthola ukuthi you've been around each other for so long that you've attached to each other's energies. So nibambelele empilweni omunye nomunye ubambelele empilweni yomunye, if that makes sense. So let's say mina nawe ate sazwana, right? We've had a friendship of about 10 years. So mina umoya wami uzokujwayela na umoya wakho uzongijwayela. So esikhathi esiningi uthola ukuthi because sobabili sinabantu abadala sizophupha sisebenza ndawonye or doing this or doing that. Yabo. And that's normal. I used to have this friend asazwani. Because I realized, wow, uyangicindezela edlozini. And we were friends for a very long time. So, wow, wanginyisa umngani. And we were in the same kaka, edlozi. And ngangimphupha engisiza. Yabo. So, nami ngamthemba, like I trusted them. Because isikhathi esiningi, mengimphupha, ngangimphupha, lona, like helping me out of a situation. Kanti, wow, umngani. Hey, wangikhombisa imlilo. Yabo amalangabi. And wangikhombisa ukuthi nje cha akasena umngani. So we stopped being friends. Uyabo. And that's okay. But ukuphupha kwakhe isn't because ukuthi yena they're a good person, but it's just that our energies were attached to each other. Yabo. So you need to understand that. And if uphupha wenza into zedlozi, wenza umsebenzi wedlozi, kushuthi you are headed in that direction ukuthi vele fanele wenze umsebenzi wedlozi. I hope ukuthi uphendulekile. Yeah, no. Impela gogo, the one thing about idlozi, they'll remove people. Aba pointless, aba useless, abacindezelayo. And I think that's why I tell people ukuthi find solitude and loneliness. You're too old for what you're doing right now. Find solitude and loneliness because your solitude will come from your people. Yabo, zitshwayeze ukuthi uzwane nabantu bakho and build on your relationship even before indaba yasephehlweni, because you'll come to understand your people better. Yabo, and when you understand your people better, you are able ukuthi ngisho usephehlweni ubone abantu mebe ukuthi badlala ngawo. Uyabona lo gobela lo uyangisa, lo gobela lo uyangiloya, uphuma uhambe futhi. Guys, ayikho icontract ekubophelile esigodlweni sami. Ubobuza amathwa sami ade ngene ephuma la in and out. And mina ke I'm very hello, how's it? Bye. I'm that person. Yabo. So there's no contract holding you to a particular gobela. If uzwa ukuthi into yakho ayiphophi ayiroki, ayiphophi ayiroki, hamba. Uyabona? Musana ukuhlala. Imagine how much worse ubona umuntu who had potential ephuma. Leave. Don't be holding on, guys, to ogobela benu banyise for years and into zenu as hepeni, because you know you add a gobela and ugobela doesn't know what they are doing. The only way to prosper edlozini into yakho ukuthi iphakame isebenze ilungi is to work. Sebenza idlozi. Nabantu abagezwayo uyahamba nawe uyabageza. Nabantu akufanele balashwe uyabahlola. Yabo nje, like, be here umazi ukuthi ufunani udingani nini kanjani, because there are blessings in that. But don't stay with the gobelas that make you slaves. Umuntu say usuyi washing machine, usuyi tumble dryer, usuyi this, usuyi. Don't stay there. Yabo, umuntu that is clearly abusing you. But landelela ngemumva and learn what your gobela knows. Learn umsebenzi. Do umsebenzi wasedlozini. Ube nje ube behind, ugijima behind. Kuthiwa kuyagijinywa edlozini. Even when you eat, mina till this day I still guqa and ngiyagijima mengidla inyama yedlozi. I don't sit there going ngathi ngise restaurant, mina ngqhubeke nempilo. That's what you do, because into yakho ihambe kuyagijinywa edlozini. When you see people running, kuthiwa gijima uyolanda into yakho, gijima uyokwenza ukuthi ujwayeza abantu bakho ukuthi kuyasheshwa. There mustn't be sleeping beauties. Sleeping beauties awaphaki. You know, so some people bahlula like basic things. So if you see ukuthi you have done everything correctly and into zakho as lungi, hamba kuloyo mhlola. Don't WhatsApp me and be like, Coco, should I leave? By the time you... Yeah, I'm so sorry. My network is doing the things. But you know that we've done this journey twice. I want to shugela. Ziningi imali ecwilile, ziningi izinto ezilahlekile and all of that. So akumnandi ukuyenza this all over again. But kukuhle kumhlophe nathi siwathanda amadlozi ethu sathi no. Sizoparisha through. We're going to do what we need to do. Siphothule sisimame sibe right. And today I'm a better person for it. I'm a better person for doing what I need to do for Idlozi Lami. Anyway. Bazalwane, please just let me know if I'm still good. Okay. I hope I'm still good and the network is right. Okay. Here's this question. And I'm gonna explain it, and it's tough and annoying at the same time. And I ain't go back this person that's saying it's shame. Don't feel attacked. It's just that you're asking a question that a lot of people ask me that I've now avoided. Here's the thing, ne? We have this thing where we hlola, sihambe siyohlola, sitshelwa abantu ukuthi amadlozi ethu makhulu, amadlozi ethu are amazing, amadlozi ethu are this and that, right? Hayi bayishaya pop smoke, bayishaya pop smoke labantu basitshela nje ukuthi how big and amazing amadlozi ethu are. And that thina amadlozi ethu are so big fanele siyithwasise. And this is coming, and I'm saying this from somebody, owalandwe inyoka, mina ngalandwe inyoka ekhaya. If my mom was here, I'd ask her to tell the story. Because till this day, she's just like, I honestly don't even understand what went down in that house. Yabo. Mina ngalandwe inyoka ekhaya. Ngamisela ukhamba lami legobongo. Within a month of ukulidla, ngalandwe inyoka ekhaya. Leyo nyoka yangikhombisa emanzini. Yathi siyangena la, nanku umuzi wakho. Right? Okay, sharp ke. Ngathi ngithi ngiyangena. Yabo. And I felt like it's a cliff a while. And I knew that I'm going deep inside emanzini. So, isiyenzeka leyo nto, I was like, whoa. Yesithi inyoka hamba ke manje uqoqa uhambe. Mengifika ekhaya. So I left spiritually. So yangilanda spiritually. But mase sengibuyele emzimbeni. Hayibo guys, my door is open. My ipetladade ekhaya livuliwe, icapha nje zivuliwe. Umana udako obuthongo mengithi ngiyabhenga isicapha sakhe akavuki. It was like everybody in the house got drugged. So that ngizokhona ukuphuma ngihambe kahle. Now, here's the struggle. You need to understand the time we are living in. But you need to know the struggle yasekhaya first. What's going on at home? Uyabo. And if you know, then you can make a conscious decision and tell your people. Ngikhone ukuthwasela ekhaya. In terms of bagise manzini, because ngiyaba kuthwasela ekhaya. Trust and believe. Mekuthi unedlozi elizokuthwasisa, ngeke lize likuthwasisele egcekeni ekhaya likwenzise yonke into. No, they won't do that. You know what they will do? Bazokuthatha bafake emanzini. But the problem is mawangena emanzini unpure. If you are not a purified spirit, awusaphumi. If bazofaka imali kumuntu wakini, yabo ukuthi akhona ukuthi athenge yonke into that they require. Fana ukhishwe ngesilwane laphayana, a life for a life. And if wasemanzini, 90% the chance is inkomo yakhe izoba mhlophe hlo. And those cows are not cheap. So when uhambe kuye emanzini, who's going to take that money athenge inkomo? Can you trust ukuthi labantu obashiya endlini bazoyithenga inkomo? I knew ukuthi mina idlozi lizofaka imali ekhaya lifakela uma imali uma ngayithengi leyo nkomo. If she didn't do it for herself, what is going to make her do it for me? How is she even going to know ukuthi ngikephi? Uyabo? Because they might show her ukuthi hambi elwandle lapha eBlue Lagoon or hambi eSouth Beach or in North Beach, go wherever. Bamkhombise. And she doesn't go there. Ngathi ngiyowenzani lapho? Who's going to take me? Lento ihamba namasiko. Back in the day, ne? Back in the day, families babegcina their traditions, babegcina amasiko asekhaya, babelandelela abantu babengangcolile as they are dirty now. You know, there was a lot of purity dala when it comes to kwimizi la okunabantwana abanamadlozi khona. Yabo. And when it came to fetching a child or asemanzini, they did the processes. Bahambe bayomlapha uthola ukuthi umndeni has a particular healer. Yabo. So thina njoba sawo gatsheni uthola ukuthi okay, inyanga yethu umkhulu Shabalala. Yabo. And when umkhulu Shabalala dies, then his son takes over. And when his son takes over, then his grandson takes over. Kwakuba into kanjalo. So if then we have a family nyanga, then we also have a family nyanga. No, if family nyanga ingene egcekeni ithi khona umntwana ohambile kunje asambeni somlanda kanje kuhanjwe ke emanzini kwenziwa ijob. Yabo. So abantu babephuma kuqala. Where you going to find that now? Where abazali don't want to support their kids in entwaseni, where siblings don't support their siblings ephehlweni, where you find People bangene emaphehlweni bebodwa yobazalwane kunzima. So because kunzima, you need to understand what is your situation. Ungavela uthi oh mina ngayithwasisa ngofact ugobela anginawo. Because angimpuphanga ugobela. Mina ugobela ngatshela umuntu and that person died lo wayefanele ngimisela inkamba. He died before ngingene ephehlweni. He died years before ngingene ephehlweni. Yabo. So I don't have a true gobela. I don't have that. But I had ogobela that were substitutes, of which but it's understanding ukuthi at what level are you at, and not just be excited ukuthi abantu bakho bayakhombisa ukuthi bafuna ukuyithwasela bona, because awufuna ukwenza into and then you don't come out kuthiwa wena wangena emanzini and you were never heard of again, because baningi abathi bayithwasisile but banezinye izinto amamambana bahamba nawo ongawazi. So don't just trust the hype ukuthi oh ngayithwasisa awazi. Abantu banamanga out here, banamanga edlozini. Umuntu uthi mina ngathwasisa idlozi lami aw. How many people actually have stories, like real stories, ebambekayo ukuthi ngaye emanzini and this is what happened? Because kuyimfihlo. Into eyenzeka emanzini iyimfihlo. Abantu bakho mekuthi abasesizibeni, then uhambe uyothwasa esizibeni bakuthwasise bona the way abakuthwasisa ngayo. But how many people come back esizibeni abokuthi abaselwandle, then uzophupha uthwasiswa landle? Mina ngeke ngiphupha like la ngithatha kulwandle when I was 16. Traumatic, as I started the video explaining, very traumatic. It made me uyabo. So makuthi abasolwandle bezokuthwasisa olwandle, but are you gonna come back ngazasekhaya? Iqala nokuthi wena unani. Mina nginezilwane, mina nganginezilwane ezu2 that came out at different stages of my healing. Ngangeke ngize ngiphume emanzini, and I knew that. That's why ngancenga ngaphahla ngancenga ngathi ngicela ukuthi nivume umuntu ozongithwasisa, and they did. And then sebeqedile ukuthi ngithwase, I think 3 weeks after ngiqeda ukuthwasa ngaphupha ngezwe emanzini, and then basho ukuthi sisiyaqhubeka umsebenzi lo sesizowenza thina. Now I'm pure. So now I'm in a position whereby bengangenza inoma yini. So I still have that till this day. Ngisathwasa mina, ngisathwasiswa abantu bami. And it's ukhuluma ukuthi uphendula ukuthi I don't remember. Because the other day I was burning umzimba usha. So ngaqaqa amabhayi ngalala and I was like naked. Ushabalala ekseni uyavuka uyangitshela uthi hayibo wena adusushweleza la ukuthi ulala ugqokile. And I don't remember that. So namanje amadlozi amasangithwasisa. But it's okay because now I'm in a position whereby angeke ngize ngihambe ngingabuyi. I'm pure. I cleanse myself all the time. Yabo. So nje musana ukujaha nidlala la izangoma ezintshela nithi ni all powerful. Powerful isidinga ukubona kuwena. Uthi hayi cha powerful. Don't believe the hype. Mina izinto engatshelwa zona fanele ngabe ngiyibillionaire manje. Abantu bedlala ngami befuna ukuthi bengenzele izinto kanti bafuna ungifaka izizwe, bafuna ukungithwebula, bafuna ungenza ukuthi hey mina ngalapha ngidla igobongo ngalapha futhi ngilapha into ehambayo. Ngilapha mina ngachitha icala lengane ngesuwasho, ngachitha icala layo kwathi oh okay. Sharp ke. Like I was so shocked. Fana amandla sisiwabona ngawo asingatshelwa ukuthi unamandla. Nami ngimtshela umuntu unamandla. Fana ngiwabone. And ke mina nganginamona shame ngiyakuncoma ithwasa. Lingenza ngiziqhenye ngithi hayi man nginethwasa la ezoshaya 1 2 3. I am very proud. I'm one of those people nje oba proud ngamathwasa akhe. If yabo nje ukuthi mangikise empophomeni uthandazela abantu ukuthi fafa ngithi hayi man shit damn it thwasa lami lenzida ayidengi. Yabo. It makes me excited to know that you are doing things. But how do you find your power? By doing. So landelana bagobela beninisebenze. Kuzinto zeni mayiphakama zunqo. Because idlozi finds joy in working. Yabo. ungabe mina nje ngingigule umuntu angifonele athi gogo don't shit ine cleansing lapho ngigulani ngiyafa ngangayocleanse umuntu ngikhishwe isisu singikhipha and bese ngikhiphe like for a good 6 days so the day kuzobe cleansing nada ngamqeda yimi ne toilet so ukuthi ngiyagula it doesn't matter I had amathwasa la and the whole week I was busy going to water. They were like, no, don't do anything, manje mkhulu. Like, relax. Hangeke gogo, you work too hard. What am I supposed to do? Idlozi lila. Eligangelwe. I think you mean shutse gangwe ngalo. I can't just answer that question. There's no like answer. Utinguglashwa. That's the best way I can answer you. Utinguglashwa. Tawaza Gogo, what does it mean to dream about being in school and smearing wet clay on your face while you tamak? Yabo. If you only ever dream of being in white, it's katasning uzotwasu tamak. I'm trying to read Bazalwane. There's so many messages coming. So let's go. What does injured, green and yellow mean symbolize? Again, Bazalwane, when it comes to Amapai, I don't like answering those questions. Not because I don't know. Because I think you guys know me enough. Mengas and Yashut, I don't know. The struggle with Amapai is that they mean different things for different ancestors. Yabo. So, number one, you need to know, like higher, right? One of Amadlozam, when they come as Ipubes. And that same Josi, Unan is tuna. So, okay, I think, let me explain it this way. Guinness tuna, as you guys know, Ukoko Hadeb, of which she's Justice Tuna. Then I have Idlozi, El Pete Umsebenzwam. Or that's more dominant than the others, right? Of which Ilo or Inkos, right? The one who's the chief. Yeah, now up in the Benestunya foot. Unetlosi na leonkosle and in Estunya. So when it comes to a lot of its healing, ngisebenzisa ipubes. Bese kubu ile umdawo wam. Lo hlala phezu kweroof. So those people that have slept like higher know ukuthi at certain times, especially at 3 in the morning, khona indoda egigida lapha phezu kweroof like high, of which is like a norm now, yabo. So uyanofika kade nayo symbol is ibhubesi, yabo. But ibhubesi is our totem. But I also have ukhanyile ufika as ufudu, and nayo unezinto zakhe that engimgqokela zona, uyabo. So for me, I could tell you let by means this by means that by means this, of which for you might not mean that. So it's just about understanding ukuthi mina, my people want me to wear this by. Okay. Njoba they want me to wear this by. Ask them. Or sometimes don't look for reasons. Just tatu koge. Sometimes we want reasons in everything. Hey, tatu fage lapaya. Ube strong kubu msebenzi. Don't be looking for, oh, why is umyego wami blue ekhanda? Why is it yellow? Why is it red? Sometimes tata ufage, keep it pushing. Thokoza gogo usho ukuthini ukuphupha ulele phansi ugogo nomkhulu bekuvusa bekushaya wena wenzani ekwenza ukuthi bakushaye wenzani asiqale lapho and kushuthi kunesithunywa esikhona lapho okufanele uzenzele izinto but wenzani awuvele nje ushawe ngezinto especially izinto zasethongweni no Nyabuza man. Nyabuza, I need to get off this live. Nyabuza. What I'll say is this. no spirits um no spirits act a certain way, but umoya doesn't require you ukuthi number one uhlabe every 5 minutes. Don't always think ukuthi moya isangoma kuhlatshwa njalo. No, the only reason why mina ngihlabe is because kufika umuntu udinga ukuyogezwa, then we have to slaughter a chicken. Kufika umuntu udinga ukumiselwa igobongo, we need to slaughter chickens. Kufika umuntu ufanele aphothule, we need to slaughter a goat. Yabo, I personally haven't hlabbed a chicken for myself in so long. Idlozi is not once you uklaba every 5 minutes. There are questions to be had about that. Also, be mindful. Idlozi will not make you act certain ways. This thing is usually it dingy breakdown. But idlozi is a personal relationship. Umjolo. Yabo. So it's very intimate. It's very lila. Uyabo. Lila liyajula idlozi. Liyajula kakhulu. Linosizi, liyakhala, li this, li that. Linenjabulo, nje idlozi has a personality. Izizwe does not. So you need to be careful. Yabo, and mindful. And intwaso is said nginedlozi. Okay, reconnecting. You don't just discover ukuthi unedlozi. You've had idlozi for that have shown you ukuthi unedlozi. Ayilabantu umuntu uvuka last week usenedlozi, or some of these celebrities where how in 2 weeks boom usethwasile. Ayikho into yase 3 months bazalwane, like stop. Yeah, stop. Like you need to be mindful of these things because asibazi abantu bahamba bayolandana. Ayikho kodwa into yase 3 months. You don't just go and then wake up and boom, this is what's going on in your life. No. So that's the best I can do. But bazalwana, I have to go. I have to go. But I will say this, ne? I will say this. Just to wrap up. Be vigilant of amadlo zenu. Be vigilant of abantu abanenzela into zenu. Don't go to somebody just because they are ridiculously famous. Omazi what made them ridiculously famous. Be wary of somebody that is not honest. Umuntu that blows smoke up your ass, to be very, very honest. Idlozi into zasethongweni zinzima. And if anybody tells you otherwise, udlala ngawe. Hayi into yakhe izophopa izothi nje 1 2 3. Umuntu ongene ephehlweni akagcatshwa. Akagcatshwa bazalwane, because you need to go in there as yourself. Uyabo, you need to go in there as yourself. There's only extreme circumstances whereby uyagcatshwa. But umuntu osephehlweni akagcatshwa, ugcatshwa mhlambe masusu phothulile futhi nakhona. There has to be a reason. You don't just want loku shawa amasiza khathi la all over. It doesn't work like that. Because at the end of the day, abantu bagangile. And be mindful ukuthi ufana uthwaseni. Niyeke ukuthi nihambe niyohlola koThokoza and then all of a sudden usuthwasa uThokoza without having indications that show ukuthi ifane ngabe uthwasa uThokoza. Please be mindful of such things. And another thing, I'm a page on YouTube and think I'm gonna be able to read that. I unfortunately don't have the time or the luxury of reading something 2 pages. We are born. That's a question for to get even worse. And also, please be mindful of my WhatsApp. Anganisheli number yami ngoba ngisuke ngifuna nikhona ukuthi umuntu mekuthi ufuna ukuhlola, to arrange a consultation and all of that. And I charge for that. Uyabona. So if noma kuthiwa umuntu ofuna ukuhlalela ahlaziyelwe for dream interpretations, I charge for that. Yabo. Mla, when I do my lives, it's fine. We can ask away. It's not a problem. But just be mindful of my WhatsApp, because sometimes I have 100. One day uthola ukuthi ngizovuka with 100 messages, And khona abantu egcina sengibazibile because it's like there's no respect for what I do. Nginenhliziyo enhle bazalwane ngilungile and I go over and above for a person. But I also need that respect ukuthi you're not coming at me to take advantage ukuthi siyambona ukuthi ulungile lona. If you're not going to do it to the Slay Queen Sangomas, please don't do it to me. It's that simple because nami nginemthetho engiyibeke and ngiyayihlupha ngomuntu. Ngiyazihlupa. Ask anybody I've treated. Ngiyazihlupa ngomuntu. In fact, a lot of the people I get that I heal are referrals. They're not even abantu ukuthi, this person's from YouTube, this person's from Instagram, this person is from wherever. A lot of the people I get in Malapa are referrals because of the work that I do. And ngipassionate ngayo. So angifuni for my passion to be ruined by the few that have no respect for it. If uzohlola and all of that, be happy because I know I'm asking you guys are asking questions that are just like 1, 2, 3s that are answerable. Other than that, liba nosuku oluhle and enjoy your evening. Kube kuhle kube mhlophe and ngithanda nyani nami ngibunyanyani. No, but I really do love you guys. I appreciate the support and the message, and honestly, that's my purpose, is to help. And I'm getting a lot of message said on my YouTube. I don't mind the questions that you ask, but on my WhatsApp, it's very, very different. Bazalwane, ngiyosebenza laphayana. But kube kuhle kube mhlophe. I've missed you guys, and I hope we're gonna do this again soon. And yeah. Nithokoze bazalwane. Thokozani.